Jungle gym style, baby.
And it weighs 30 tons, as much as 2 Mack trucks. A crane will lift it over to the rest of the cantilever using 4 extra-large shackles.
So Viram's now tightening up this shackle. So shackle number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all connected. The next step is to take the piece that I'm standing on, lift it up, and extend that cantilever another 50 feet. You ready? Knuckles? Knuckles! All right. You ready, Knuckle Man? Knuckle Monster, you got it. Nux Magoo, come over here for that. Bang! We are ready to go.
Okay, I'm ready.
So what they've done is they've just put a bit of tension in the line, lift the piece just off the ground to make sure the shackles look nice, and they know where the center of gravity is. So are we good? Are we ready? Yeah. All right, let's go. She's off. Out of our hands. Now the crane's got her. He's gonna swing her all the way around this way. What's really worth noting is as you look at this thing, this massive floating piece of steel, it's not but a small fraction of the entire cantilever that's going up there.
Even with 1.5 million pounds of steel, this cantilever will still be susceptible to the problem facing all structures: movement.
All buildings, all bridges, even all cantilevers have a natural frequency, meaning they move ever so slightly. Now, if the movement of wind, or the movement of people even, starts to align with that building's movement, it can combine and collaborate and literally shake a building. So when the engineers were designing the cantilever, they had to be concerned with not just how many people stood on the edge, but also how they were moving.
This cantilever has been designed to withstand wind and earthquakes, but its most dangerous threat could come at the hands of a DJ.
Yeah, it's thousands of tons of structure up there, so you and me jumping about, it's not going to do very much. But if you get 100, 200 people all jumping up and down at the same frequency, then it can actually excite the cantilever and you actually start to feel it.
Right. It would take hundreds of people dancing to the exact same motion.
Yes.
Like the Macarena.
Yes, that's right. And believe it or not, our dynamics engineers have iPods with thousands of songs in them.
No way.
That actually have the frequencies of all of these songs. So, once we actually find out what the frequency is, in theory, you can say you can dance the Macarena, but you can't dance the bus stop or whatever else.
That can't be true. Is that true?
Yeah, that's right.
So you're telling me that some engineer is doing intense load calculations and solving the fact that this thing can take the electric slide, but it cannot take the achy breaky heart. And they know that in advance, and it's been designed.
More or less, yeah.
Imagine the party, like if the party's going great, a big wedding, and all of a sudden someone puts on the Macarena and is like, no!
Now that the piece has made its way over to the rest of the cantilever, the next major challenge is lining this giant segment up for attachment.
So the piece is now literally sitting right on top of my head. And just imagine, on top of this incredible white long piece of steel will soon be a garden, a pool, and a dance party. Slowly got it down. Something incredible about lifts like these is that the first 99% happens almost instantly, and now it gets down to the details. Pushing it, pulling it a matter of inches, to get all of these holes lined up, to get the bolts in, and take the load off the crane.
Once the piece is in place, the crews have to line up all 1,500 bolt holes.
There are so many bolt holes.
They'll connect about 1/3 of them here on the ground to make sure everything fits together before liftoff, because there are no second chances once this piece is airborne.
So this is how one fits into the next piece right here. You have these two plates on top, and they're sliding over top of the previous cantilever piece. Here it is, it's coming in, it's coming in. Once she's there, we'll put this pin in to lock the piece together so we can release the crane and move on. About 2 inches. Just about there, just about there. Okay? Yeah.
Use the head up.
The pin secures this new piece to the rest of the cantilever,
Now.
so bolting can begin.
I hit it every time.
Yeah,
I never hit it every time, man. I never do that. Usually I like break a finger and knock some steel off the thing and almost break the hammer most of the time. I knocked the crap out of that thing. Well, as you can see, the piece is in its final location. And now from where I'm standing, I think you can really get what this thing is. An 860-ton, 218-foot-long steel diving board that's going to be perched out over 600 feet in the air.
And coming up, a hotel like no other, with a lobby bigger than a cruise ship, wrapped in glass.
This is probably one of the most spectacular corridors I've ever seen.
But first, what is the maximum number of people the Sky Park can safely hold at one time? The answer after the break.
It's the Chevy Spring Event. And everyone deserves a car, truck, or crossover they can count on. Like these Consumers Digest Best Buys. And all backed by a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Discover for yourself and see why over 1,000 people a day are switching to Chevy. During the spring event, qualified lessees can get a low-mileage lease on this new Malibu LS for around $199 a month. Call for details. The switch to Chevy starts at ChevyDealer.com.
Larry, we just had the carpets cleaned.
That was the pizza guy. And baby, he was messy.
Come on, you said you bought a DiGiorno.
But the pizza came with cheesy breadsticks.
Breadsticks?
And it is. He's through.
I guess there was a pizza guy.
Yes, there was. Me.
New DiGiorno pizza and breadsticks. Unbelievable fresh baked taste. Now with a full order of soft, cheesy breadsticks. Taste, believe. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno pizza and breadsticks.
She found a box.
Maybe because you left it right on the counter.
I needed more customers, so I got my nephew to build a website.
I hired someone to make my website. 5 months ago.
We are building a website by ourselves.
There's an easier way. Create your own small business site with Intuit Websites. Just choose a style that fits your business and customize, publish, and get found in 3 easy steps.
Sweet.
All from just $4.99 a month. Get a 30-day free trial at Intuit.com.
Thanks to the new Venture Card from Capital One, we get double miles with every purchase. So we earned a tropical vacation in half the time. We earn double miles every time we use our card. Double miles add up fast so we can bring the whole gang.
Awesome!
It's hard to beat double miles. Everyone knows 2 is better than 1.
Introducing the Venture Card from Capital One with double miles on every purchase every day. Go to CapitalOne.com.
Hey, what's in your wallet? Wait up!
The right now. Dad, can we get a puppy?
Sure. Let's call him Goober.
Hey, let's watch an instant movie from Netflix.
Netflix now delivers unlimited movies 2 ways, instantly to your TV, plus DVDs by mail.
I gotta pump this jam.
All for only $9 a month.
Volcanoes are out to get us, and geologists know how.
They're almost like flowing concrete, about 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
But lava's not the only weapon.
A wall of mud and rock 30 feet deep.
In the fire breather's arsenal of destruction.
It's like flying into a cloud of tiny little nails.
Counting down the deadly secrets of volcanoes.
Pretty much destroys anything in its path.
Sidetrack, all new, Monday at 9 on Science Channel.
Of the middleweight division, Jiu-Jitsu master Damian Maya will stop at nothing to fulfill his dream of becoming world champion. But first, he must untangle the deadly web of Anderson the Spider Silva. Also, Frankie the Answer Edgar takes on lightweight champ E.J. Penn. And it's legend versus legend as Matt Hughes battles Enzo Gracie. The Ultimate Fighting Championship presents UFC 112 Invincible. Saturday, April 10th on DirecTV pay-per-view.
Now is the best time ever to get Vonage. Just $14.99 a month gets you unlimited local, long distance, and international calling to over 60 countries. Plus, you get consistently clear call quality and great features like readable voicemail and simulring. When you add it all up, nothing else stacks up. To make sure you get the very best offer, go to Vonage.com now or call 1-877-4Vonage. But don't wait. Offer ends soon.
Tomorrow, we're opening up a world of moving parts most of us can't even imagine. Step inside the mechanics of an escalator. Rack the brains of a bowling pin resetter. Ride along with the rushing rhythms of